Welcome back to the Dividend Diplomats YouTube channel, guys. You've got your favorite boys here, Bert and Landy, the Dividend Diplomats, guys. The best dividend investing channel out there in all of media, guys. And we're bringing back a nice dividend stock analysis, one that has an 18% dividend growth rate. The yield's almost 2%. That's up over 51% in the last year. Despite it being up, is this a stock to buy that can fit in your stock portfolio?
Smash that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Holler at your boys,
How,
the Dividend Diplomats. Let's freaking go, everyone.
Here we go. I mean, it's not too often that you can find maybe an undervalued, higher growth stock here in the dividend department because in tech, dividend growth is actually low. I wanted to find a stock that had a very commensurate dividend growth rate with an above average dividend yield. And this company yields almost 2% with an 18% dividend growth rate. Now, their last increase was over 15%. And guess what? They have a low payout ratio, so they still have plenty of room to juice it. Now, this is, go ahead, Bert.
No, keep going.
I stumbled on a stock. Sometimes we use different sources for screeners. We use, not a sponsor, but FinViz occasionally to find a stock, and stumbled across this stock. And I was like, okay, this will be a fun one to evaluate because I've never heard of them. And chances are not many of you have either.
No, if you ever want us to show a video on how to use FinViz, how we run screeners, post some videos on there, we'd love to show you. It's a fun free tool, everybody. We can throw a link down in that description below.
Now, for the big reveal, guys, pardon my pronunciation here. Google gave me a few different ways to pronounce it. Ticker symbol is P as in Paul, R as in red, D as in dog, O as in orange, PRDO. And the company's name is Perdoceo Education Corporation. Guys, a nice education company here. And it's very interesting. They have accredited academic institutions, quality post-secondary education, and they actually are currently and have enrolled over 45,000 students right now. They have at least three big name institutions, Bert.
Yeah, the American Intercontinental University, Colorado Technical University, California Southern University of St. Augustine for Health Services. Sorry if you saw me jump everybody. I recorded my video and there was just on our wall one of those big millipedes, the ones that have like hundreds of legs. It just went right on the wall, staring across from me. So I jumped when I saw it. But it's fine. Kills other bugs in my house. I let them live. Anyway, I digress. Let's get back to this.
Killing, but nice.
Yeah, I'm not going to get up and kill this one. You survived, sir. You survived this one.
So, three big universities, over 46,500 students currently enrolled. They had a big acquisition of University of St. Augustine for Health Services, guys. So, let's pause. Again, ticker symbol is PRDL. Let us know if you have even heard of this stock. Bert, have you? No. Yeah, neither have I. So that's why this one would be a fun one to do.
Yeah, and that's what's fun. And what's nice is it's kind of nice when you don't know the stock, so you don't come in with any preconceived notions. You don't have any judgments on there. It's just going to be based on the metrics. It's going to be based on what's going on in there. And yeah, let's talk through them, and then we'll run them through our screener, which looks at that price to earnings ratio, that payout ratio, that history of increasing dividends, and that bonus metric, the dividend yield. So let's learn about this company a little bit here.
Yeah, a little bit here. And also, guys, they do offer fully online, hybrid, and campus programs, guys. So they do all three services there, especially right now in this current economy. But they're always trying to increase, retention and all of that. Again, that's the main piece there is to keep the students coming back and keep the numbers going up. And it seems like for the most part, that is what they've been able to do. So we're filming this August 31st, late at night here. So the stock price is closed as of what? August 28th? That sounds about right.
29th.
Yeah. 29th? Yeah, you're right. 29th.
Yeah.
So
that's factoring both of us needing to know what day it is. So yeah.
So, Bert, we'll hit him with the first metric here, that PE ratio.
Price was 32.74. That earnings per share was 2.52. That's a PE ratio of 12.99. So significantly lower than the S&P
Yeah,
500.
very, very undervalued right now. Against most companies that we've seen, especially companies that have been up 25% this year and have been up 51% since last year. And just a quick little check in on the last quarter for June 30th earning release. Student enrollment was up 17%. Revenue was up 26% to $210 million. Earnings per share was also up double figures. And then again, that's where they announced 46,500 students have been enrolled.
Yeah. So let's check out that next metric. The payout ratio, that annual dividend is $60 per share.
$60 per share. Oh my God.
60 cents. As I said, it's late. 60 cents per
Yeah.
share. So that gives you a payout ratio of
Or
23.8.
this do it.
That millipede's messing with me, man. It's just staring at me from across the room right now.
60 cents. Real solid guys. Real comfortable jeans. 24% payout ratio, as Bert said. And this was right after they just announced a 15% increase. And on top of that, they actually announced a $75 million share buyback program. So they've only just begun. They just started paying their dividend a couple of years ago. So they've already gone from an 11 cents up to this 15 cents per share in just a couple of years. So they're looking at an 18% couple of year dividend growth streak already.
We'll just increase that yield to 1.83%. So very solid.
Increase the yield, but man, yeah, they've been on a tear again, up over 140% in the last 5 years. So they are definitely outpacing the S&P 500 and many other tech stocks. So who would have thought that Perdoceo Education Corporation would be at the king of the hill, just pounding their chest right now, saying King Kong ain't got on me. Denzel training day. If you know, you know.
That's what that millipede's doing to me right now. It's just messing with me. But you're right. I mean, the stock's looking great. As you said, revenue's up, earnings are up, enrollment's up, dividend is up, price is up. I mean, a lot of great things going around here. So, what are your thoughts on this company here overall, Lanny? Are you buying? Are you adding them to your portfolio?
Am I adding a stock to the portfolio? If there's an industry that I'm just, with education in and of itself, not to say like I could see trade schools and trade programs making a surge coming back versus these accredited universities. I just don't know how I feel about the longevity of something like Perdoceo.
So, I'm going to add a big boost to that because I was going to have something similar. I have a little insight in, not insight, but like in like the loan, like the education area, like the funding for it. 2026 is going to be an interesting year of funding. Once all the funding changes for people's student loans and how much the government's going to act as a role, and they're taking a step back and people go into private, that's going to hit in 2026. So in like the next enrollment cycle, not right now. So it'll be interesting to see how places like Perdozzi are going to be impacted by all these people that lending is going to get harder. You're not going to get the free money to go to college like you used to. So how are all these other institutions that aren't part of university systems going to react? And that's why I'm not investing, but it's a great company. The metrics look fantastic.
Yeah, you're right. Everything in the tuition and student loan arena could impact, Perdoceo and obviously the whole industry in and of itself, guys. So
Yeah.
So for me, gosh, the metrics look great. Could really add some strong punch to it. You could easily do an investment just to see how it goes from a total return standpoint. Not sure if you would buy it for the dividend, but maybe you buy it for hey, maybe this company continues to grow at the exponential rate that they are. But for me, with the industry, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm not avoiding it. There's a lot of uncertainty and a lot of stuff we can't forecast. So I'm not doing it. But again, metrics look great. If you want to add that exposure, from my limited time looking at this company, it appears as if the metrics look solid. Can't really complain about them.
Yeah, pretty clean balance sheet too, guys. So let us know what you guys think of, again, Perdoceo, ticker symbol PRDO. Is this a company that you have heard of or are interested in looking into more, possibly adding to your stock portfolio? Let us know in those comments, guys.
If you haven't already, everybody, subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up. And remember, you are either with us or you're against us, Jack.
That was Bert the Hurt and Lanny from the gosh damn Dividend Diplomats, over and out.